Okay, so for number 3 on the 4.2 practice B, we have to graph 8 pi over 5. So remember, the denominator tells us how many equal parts we need to cut the top half of what's above the x-axis and the bottom half. So it's going to take sometimes a few tries to, draw out an even 5 pieces, but the amount of lines you're actually going to draw is always one less than the denominator. So you're actually only going to need to draw 4 lines. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now I always recommend using pencil in case you draw your dashed lines and the pieces do not look equal. Then you can easily erase and start over. Okay. So what this means is that this first one is 1 pi over 5. Notice that we were given a positive angle. This would be 2 pi over 5. 3 pi over 5. Now, how do you know if you divvied it up correctly? This guy should always reduce to 1 pi because 180 is 1 pi, okay? Now, notice your angle is 8 pi over 5, so you have to keep going. So you want to mirror those dashed lines in the bottom half and keep counting by 1 pi over 5. So that was 5 pi over 5, 6 pi over 5, 7 pi over 5, and finally 8 pi over 5. Which makes sense because if I were to keep going, the full circle rotation is 0 or 2 pi. And guess what 10 pi over 5 is? 2 pi, right? 10 over 5 reduces to 2. So to draw the angle, you went up and around, ended up around quadrant 4. And the reference angle is the distance, the closest distance to the x-axis. So if you look at the terminal side, right, and you draw an angle towards the x-axis, there's 2 possible angles, but you want the acute one. So the distance between the terminal side and the x-axis is 1 pi over 5, 2 pi over 5. Remember, because each of these spaces from here to here, right, is 1 pi over 5. And from here to here is 1 pi over 5. So that's a total of 2 pi over 5. For number 5, the denominator is 4. So you're going to cut each half into 4 equal parts. That means you're only going to draw 3 lines. Remember, it's always one less. So this is 1 pi over 4, 2 pi over 4, 3 pi over 4. You know you're on the right track if this always reduces to 1 pi. Then we're going to keep going. 9 pi over 4, 4 pi over 4, 5 pi over 4. We're looking for 9 pi over 4, right? 6 pi over 4, 7 pi over 4. Now 8 pi over 4 is one full rotation of 2 pi. So I know I need to keep going, right? Because I need to get to 9 pi over 4. So I've already gone around one time. And then I need to go, so right here is 8 pi over 4. If I go one more, right, 8 pi over 4 plus 1 pi over 4, that'll give me the 9 pi over 4. So I have to go around a full circle and then another pi over 4. Your reference angle is from your terminal side to the x-axis. Technically, there's 2 angles here. You want the smaller one. That's theta prime. The distance between the terminal side and the x-axis is 1 pi over 4 because it's one, like think of it like tick marks. It's one little tick mark away. All right, hope this helped.